will be the next 1v1 champion?
Hey, my name is Raveno, and I'm ready to prove myself at All-Stars. I would say my playstyle is I'm just trying to punish enemy for every single mistake that he made. So, as I said, I will leave no room for mistakes. The competition so far has been great, and I'm really looking forward to represent EUDESME region and also representing myself as a player.
Now for a special treat. He's a solo lane specialist, a 1v1 god in his own right, and he goes by G2 Wonder. What are some key elements to remember in a 1v1?
I think the most key things about a 1v1 is mainly managing a wave. A lot of times in 1v1s, you of course want to keep harassing the opponent when he goes for CS, or just keep dominating the lane. Yeah, getting good bases and getting item advantage that way is a very crucial thing to win.
And who are you excited to see play in the solo queue event?
I have quite a few friends participating in this tournament. Some of them are not known for their 1v1 capabilities, but usually I will just cheer for the guy who gets the most creative.
A big thank you to G2's Wonder, and good luck on your raids later.
Thanks for having me. See you soon.
And a big thank you to you, Enda, because earlier this week, our top 16 kicked off the European side of the tournament, and this is where our bracket starts. You can see Bwipo all the way up the top of the bracket there, Selfmade versus Exile. Raveno as well. He'll be going up against Civ HD. There are a good mix here of pros, content creators, and our solo queue players too.
I'm loving this Mizuchachi Hilla-Sang matchup, by the way, near the bottom there.
Oh,
my goodness, that's gonna be so fun. Both those Euro gods. We've seen Euro kind of dominate so far in All Stars. Maybe the UOL buff can continue.
The UOL buff. I mean, I wonder who's gonna pop off there. Hans Sommer versus No Way, the German sniper, will be able to take to the Rift. I want to see what the champion picks are going to be. I always find it quite interesting in 1v1s because you get your tryhards, you get your cheesers, you get the different, style of players. You can already see on your screens the players just about ready to get this one going. And of course, remember that Bwipo won the 1v1 tournament last year.
Yeah, and I mean he's a solo lane, he's so strong playing it in the top lane. He blind picked Riven.
Yes.
Just 2 games ago.
I don't think he'll be picking Riven today. Now, let's take a look at the highlights from the first round of the Red Bull 1v1 tournament. We're going to be bringing them to you Academy Rush style. Lots of action, back-to-back-to-back games. They've already taken place, at least for this first 2 rounds. And we'll be making our way, of course, towards the semi-finals in a moment. So Bwipo is playing on the Shen, and of course, Korobizar, correction, on the Fiddle. Oh, this is getting dunked. Now, important to remember, Fiddle, it is the first to 2 kills. It is the first to 2 kills. So even though he's got that first blood, I mean, he's dumpstering this Fiddle.
Yeah, I mean, I think Shen's pretty strong in the 1v1s. I'm not quite sure how a champion like Fiddle can stack up. That was going to be the, that's the 2 kills right there for the 1v1 victory. Korobizar not quite able to pull it out. But to be fair, mate, you got cheese level 3. What can you do?
I imagine he was screaming in French very loudly underneath that mask. We're going to jump into the next one here. Civ HD going up against Raveno. Whoa. Raveno, our solo queue hero from the Red Bull 1v1, easily picks up the first kill. Does he get the next one?
I think it looks like that. See, this is the thing, though. Does it count as a solo kill if you don't get both the clone and the actual champion?
Not sure. Civ HD just got dumpstered, dude.
Yeah.
By a solo queue player. I mean, I'm not surprised by that, to be fair.
He needed to pick his AP Zinzao. That's what he needed to do. Then he'd have it in the bag. Is this a Rel versus Rel, by the way?
Why would you pick Rel?
It is.
What is this nonsense?
Is this playing in slow motion?
Yes, it is. That is literally what's happening. One of your skills is not even useful. This... Oh, my word. Okay, so Samux is trying to chase... I don't know how you're meant to cast. Imagine playing this. Imagine how slow this actual 1v1 was.
It's like getting sumo wrestlers to play hurdles or something.
Yes.
It's just not happening, really. But it's tight. It's neck and neck right here.
Now, of course, all of these full 1v1 matches are going to be up on the YouTube. Dracos and Vedius had the pleasure of casting them. I believe Vedius had the Rel 1v1, and it is a masterclass of shoutcasting craft, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, isn't everything
You should absolutely go check that one out. All right, we jump into this one. Pantheon versus Lucian. It's Selfmade versus Exily. What do you make of the matchup?
Yeah, so this is the one where if you either all in on the Pantheon or you poke with the Lucian. That's how range melee goes. It looks like Selfmade so far, though, getting the first advantage there. And he's going to just dive him out now. Oh,
that was Stipeles under the tower.
Who knew that Selfmade was such a good laner, by the way?
Yeah,
like, 1v1.
Hey, I saw his Yone, okay? I saw his Yone. I saw him give me a little bit of trouble for making fun of his one int. He was baiting, or he was tactical inting.
Yeah, exactly.
Tactical inting. All right, let's turn our attention now to Elwind taking on Overpower. Now, of course, Elwind, former pro from the TCL. Might recognize him from Royal Youth. He's playing the Time King, one of the more beastly champions in this format.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm not quite sure how you bring that guy down. He's so tanky, and you have to really commit, because that great health bar is not going to do you any favors either. Overpower, of course, is an ex-pro as well. We saw him in ELCS.
Very long time ago. Thank you for the reminder on that.
Not being able to pull that one out.
And he gets dunsted, unfortunately. All right, now we got Lee Sin versus Lee Sin. Blind Monk versus Blind Monk. And he's losing to a supports Lee Sin. A coach's Lee Sin, by the way.
Gosh. Yeah, I mean, that's his signature champion. They're all right, that's a gentleman's agreement, 1v1 Lee Sin.
Yeah.
Mythy, are you honestly... Is this actually happening?
Yeah, it's going to happen. Dude, absolutely the case.
It's Mythic versus no Mythic right there. You saw Mythy had the item advantage. Oof,
not even a challenge. Mythy just styling. Now, of course, we've got Hylissang Shen versus Vizichachi's Cho'Gath.
Oh, is he going to get the tower shot?
Oh, Vizichachi bit off more than he could chew.
He did.
He did.
I like that. It's not
thank
often you can get a chewing-related pun involved in your casting.
Okay, now what's the next one here? Turning it around once again. The Shadow Dash Taunt won't find it. Also, if the game time runs too long, you will see the Ring of Fire closing in closer and closer. The bushes still stay active, so for Hans Sommer's Rengar, we'll be able to jump and bounce around. The German sniper, No Way, picking up first blood there into Hans Sommer's Rengar.
Yeah, No Way is way too good at these champions, seriously. If it's kind of like a control mage with skill shots, then No Way is just, he's just got it. And Valkor's definitely in his wheelhouse. I think also part of the rules, if you get this tower,
that's it.
You win as well. That's actually the first tower dub that we've seen so far in those 1v1s.
Thank goodness. Lots and lots and lots of kills. The full games, they are, of course, going to be up on YouTube. For the bracket update, Ravana will be facing Bwipo. Ravana actually mentioned specifically he wanted to face off against Bwipo in the bracket. The matchup to remember. Round 1 is concluded. Brings us to the top 8. Samux versus Selfmade, Elwind versus Mythy, and then Hylissang versus No Way. So Ravana is the guy I'm watching. I actually want him to win. I would love for a solo queue player to come through the masses of the tournaments to take down the defending champion, the defending 1v1 champion.
That would be a great story, like the solo queue hero, as you say, versus the solo lane god. And I think that's going to be the one to watch right there. Even the winner of that might be favorites going into the whole thing. Who knows? Because there's a lot of good players still left. And Mythy, even with his geriatric hands, able to pull out the Lee Sin outplays on amazing. I think that's.
I mean, to be fair, that's geriatric versus geriatric, right? Okay, so that was definitely a retirement home Lee Sin 1v1. I'm getting like rolled eyes there from Dracos off camera. Like that brings us to the top 8. I think we're about to jump into the highlights in just a moment and take a look whether or not Ravana can actually take down Bwipo. Bwipo, of course, he played the Shen in game number 1. Pretty much just styling. I wonder if he's going to do that one again. I would really like to not see Rel versus Rel again. That would be my preference. So let's pull the games up onto your screen, and we'll be starting this one off as mentioned. Ravana taking on Bwipo. Shen versus Vayne. So this is a very long game. It's gone all the way down to the timer. And look at the Ring of Fire bringing its way in.
Yeah, that's the thing right there. That's the range versus melee as well. Yeah, trying to kite out into the Ring of Fire can really bring your dubs and condemn into it, but wasn't able to do it right there.
Yasuo versus Yasuo. Selfmade versus Samux. Knock up level 3 versus level 3, by the way, so no access to that last breath, and there's just lots of dashing around the minions.
I can't keep up. What is going on?
Yeah,
okay, Yasuo is dead. Yeah.
Which one, bro? Which one?
Both their names start with S. It's just too much, man. It's just way too much.
Level 5, Samuk's going to get junked down. Okay, so kill a piece. So we'll come down to the next one. This is something that Wonder was talking about, managing the wave, getting those back timers. If you look at the itemization differences as well, double agility cloaks, sitting with Selfmade as well as the Vamp Scepter. I think itemization advantage, right?
That's why it's so good on Yone. You know, he fails early and then brings it back on the ego Yasuo Yone.
He just outstatted.
Exactly.
All right, geriatric Mythy, as Foxdrop called him, right? I did not. Foxdrop did it.
That's, well, okay.
I would still favor Tom Kinch in the 1v1. This went to level 9, by the way, level 9 versus level 9.
Ooh.
Bomby Cinder there
That's
for
the guy who's out.
Elwins.
Yeah, that's
and then,
cheeky.
oh, the fadeaway ignites.
Yeah, I thought, you know, Mythy, honestly, he looked pretty good in the first round, but not able to pull it out. Elwins is our first content creator to be in this, in the top
4 now.
Yeah,
into the
he's gone through.
semi-finals.
Doing well.
Hillisang on the Shen, taking some notes from Whipper, you know, learning from his success. Going up against Norway's Anivia. What do you make of this matchup? Also, level 9 versus level 9. He's going to get dropped down here.
Yo, there's no chance. There's just no... I didn't even say no way. I could have said there was no way, but I didn't. I chose not to. Anivia's just way
And the
too
tower?
good. Yeah. She's so strong right now. And this is the second one, though. I think it maybe matches Norway's champion for a little bit to play for.
Underneath the tower, there we go.
Wait, is she even egged or is she dancing?
I didn't actually see on that one either, but the tower kill will eliminate
still the
Hillisang, so Norway picks up the win there. Right, we're back on camera, actually. Sorry about that. So that will bring us to the top 4. Bwippo versus Selfmade and Elwind versus Norway. That's not how I thought the bracket would play out.
Yeah, I'm really, really keen to see Selfmade now, actually, as well, because I think he's really surprised me with how good he is in these 1v1s. And plus, Elwin and Norway, these are two of the personalities coming through in the bracket.
Will Selfmade be able to int early and come back against Bwippo? Bwippo's the guy I want to ask about.
That's a good question. Ooh, I'm excited to see.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either. Now, Elwind going up against the German Sniper. If you want to catch all of the action as it happened from the previous 2 rounds, you can watch the full-length VODs on YouTube at LOL Esports VODs. Throughout the games, our competitors had the ability to talk smack across the rift. Let's take a look at what the players had to say to each other in our Bose Sounds of the Game.
Dude, I'm sure your skin actually does more damage. It feels like I'm telling you. It feels like I'm getting electrocuted like all the time, you know?
My skin is broken. What? I'm lagging? No, I can see.
I'm okay. No, I'm okay. No worries. Yeah, that worked. Alright. Alright. I've only lost 4 times in a row. It's okay. No worries.
Might have to kill you soon.
Or just try.
I will. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Alright. Let's play the real game now.